Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis.
And I'm Marlena Leonard. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now.
Well, the Bahamas Tonight now is headed to the Big Apple 2 whole days of broadcast. Marlena?
I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm already almost packed. I'm not fully packed, but we're almost there. I can't wait.
I'm tripling on my words. I'm excited as well. But Times Square will see us soon. But just before we get there, let's dive right into the news, shall we? The Royal Bank of Canada celebrating the achievements of students who participated in its Young Leaders program. An awards ceremony held today at the National Training Agency on Gladstone Road. Here's Bern Carey.
Students from 6 public and private schools here in New Providence awarded for their hard work in creating projects aimed at promoting a sustainable future for the Bahamas. The projects come as a result of the students' participation in RBC's Young Leaders program, an initiative designed to empower students to become change makers in their communities.
Well, RBC Young Leaders is just an amazing program. It is the flagship, actually, of RBC's youth development program that allows us to demonstrate our commitment to the next generation of young leaders here, not only in the Caribbean, but also here in the Bahamas.
RBC held an awards ceremony at the National Training Agency Monday to present the top 3 schools with prize money to bring their projects to life within their school or community. St. John's College students edged out the competition to secure the top spot and $15,000 to implement their water purification system project. Temple Christian School placed second and received $10,000 for a project designed to transform the school's garden into a greenhouse, while third place and $5,000 went to C.I. Gibson Senior High School for its composting project.
It was a long process coming up with the idea, but overall we saw a need to ensure that water is always provided on school grounds, because sometimes you might not have water or you might forget it.
We saw a lot of garbage waste in our school and pests increasing, so we decided to come up with composting. It's not rarely in the Bahamas, so we decided to display it so that schools and communities could be a part of it.
This time around, only students from here in the capital participated, but plans are already underway for students from the Family Islands to participate next year.
With this initiative, the students are going to have the opportunity to become active agents of change, not only in their schools, but also across the communities.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Fern Carey.
Thanks, Fern. Well, it was an evening of royal style and timeless elegance. The Cancer Society of the Bahamas hosting its 23rd annual Cancer Ball at the Atlantis Resort. And of course, it's not just a party. The gala fundraiser plays a crucial role in providing support to those impacted by cancer in the Bahamas. Co-chair for the Cancer Society Ball Committee is Beverly Larimore.
That our theme to date is Royal Elegance, a timeless ball. And so today is about going to London, being entertained by the Queen, feeling like you are royalty. Cancer Society is a non-profit organization and we rely 100% on donations. The Cancer Ball has been in formation for the last 24 years and has become a staple fundraiser for the Cancer Society. We have several initiatives that depend on this fundraising efforts.
Leading physician and a local financial institution also recognized for their contributions towards the cancer fight. Dr. Robin Roberts received this year's Cancer Society Susan Andrews Award, and CIBC First Caribbean International Bank honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award.
What this award means to me, really, is a recognition of the work we have been doing in prostate cancer in this country, and more importantly, of the work we need to do in terms of coming forward, we realized that this week was a great week with regards to prostate cancer awareness and education.
Well, it's a recognition of the hard work that we put in year after year for the Walk for the Cure. That is our staple event. It's held every first Saturday in October, and it's really a walk for cancer. All cancers we support and all the funds that we collect actually go towards the Cancer Society and other cancer organizations across the Bahamas.
Well, the Dignified Girl Project is on a mission to empower young girls yet again. The nonprofit organization promoting menstrual health for young girls hosted its 7th annual My Period, My Pride seminar today at the Fox Hill Community Center. Some 16 schools have been invited to attend the event. Senior volunteer Ryan Ramming talked about some of the accomplishments of the project over the past 7 years.
The distribution of free sanitary napkin dispensers in about 16 schools. We've raised over $50,000 in our efforts. In addition to this, we have been able to distribute roughly 64,000 units of hygiene products throughout the country. And we are very grateful for all those sponsors and community partners who have been able to allow us to make these accomplishments.
The seminar aims to increase self-perception and equip young girls with the tools to access resources and to understand and manage their hygiene. Ramming says, coupled with a dynamic list of speakers, boys were also added to the mix to promote gender equity.
We will have a range of speakers. For instance, we have a pediatrician who will discuss the concept of understanding puberty from a biological perspective. In addition to this, we will have a gynecologist discussing pain management and common reproductive health concerns. We even have a financial coach coming to discuss with the participants about the importance of managing your finances. We have one of our volunteers speaking to building and maintaining self-esteem, which is incredibly important. And lastly, we're going to have a guidance counselor who's also one of our volunteers to discuss period product options for young women.
Well, the Bahamas Tonight Access Now is back with much more after the break. So stay.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends who deserve more than one-sided connections. That's why we are redefining what real connection is by prioritizing our customers and showing our appreciation by putting our money where your loyalty is. ATC customers, claim your $200 Bahamas Air gift card when you add postpaid mobile to your internet plan. That's loyalty that flows both ways.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I'm a survey enumerator with the Bahamas National Statistical Institute, or BNSI. For the next few months, we will be conducting the Household Expenditure Survey on various islands.
You might be wondering, why is this survey important? Well, it helps us to determine the poverty line and assess how to ensure everyone has access to the basic services they need. This information is used by the government, businesses, researchers, and students to make informed decisions and plan for the future. We know that your time is valuable, which is why we've made the survey as simple and easy as possible. And don't worry, all your information you provide is confidential.
Your participation will help us gather accurate information that will benefit everyone in the Bahamas. Thank you for your cooperation and being a part of shaping the future of the Bahamas.
What? You don't know who TDC is? Tourism Development Corporation? You mean the Ministry of Tourism? No, that ain't the same thing, but the Tourism Development Corporation helps develop and grow Bahamian businesses in the tourism industry. You heard what they say, boy? Oh, yeah. Develop and grow. You don't know what all the things they do? What does do? Hey, check the website, boy.
Start your journey to ownership of our #1 industry today. Log on to tdcbahamas.com.
This summer, make your statement in color. Ramilda Rose Designs proudly presents the Bahamian Print Collection, a vibrant tribute to island elegance and effortless style. Available now for pre-order and officially launching June 8th. Be bold, be beautiful. Let your style speak Bahamian boldness. Place your orders today at ramildarosedesigns.net. Ramilda Rose Designs, where fashion meets heritage.
And we're off. Beautiful rushing shot there of our amazing waters, brought to you by our whiz drone pilot, Neville Smith. Mixed things up a bit for you today. Well, let's take a look at what's going on in our family islands. Let's go.
Bahamas Agriculture and Marine Science Institute, or BAMSI, as we say, has marked a major milestone in its mission, which is to build national capacity and transform key industries. BAMSI recently held its 2025 graduation ceremony under the theme, Pursue Your Purpose, Fulfill Your Passion. More than 290 people graduated representing islands across this country. Congratulations to all of them from our team here at Access Now. Malena?
Yes, congratulations. Well, let's take a look at what's coming up in sports.
And Jonquil Jones and the Liberty continue to roll. Details of that story and more coming up in sports.
Did you know you could send a local bank transfer to a $1 wallet? It's the same as sending a transfer to an account at another local bank. Simply use the wallet's 12-digit top-up address as the account number, savings as the account type, Central Bank of the Bahamas as the bank, and $1 as the branch with branch code or transit number 12,000. Don't use urgent or priority delivery. Transfers to $1 wallets are processed through the Bahamas Automated Clearinghouse Network within 1 business day.
Health is the greatest gift. That's where we come in. Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies is a premier distributor of medical equipment, as well as medical and surgical consumables. Our engineers are always on hand, providing top care service that saves lives. We carry a wide selection of over-the-counter and prescription items, IV fluids, and other injections. Our products are state-of-the-art, and our entire team stays on top of cutting-edge technology. With more than 2 decades of dedicated service, Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies continues to be a trendsetter and innovator in healthcare. We have set ourselves apart by truly caring for our customers. We understand the intricacies of healthcare, and we produce spectacular results. We cherish our partnerships and nurture our friendships as we continue on our quest to help everyone maintain that wonderful gift of good health. Find us on 95th Terrace, Centerville, and now located in the Lucaya Shopping Center of Freeport, Grand Bahama.
Welcome to your Monday Sports, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports from the WNBA. Jonquil Jones and New York Liberty continue to roll. Jones picked up her second double-double of the season, helping the New York Liberty narrowly get by the Indiana Fever 90-88 at the Gainsbridge Fieldhouse in Indiana. Over the weekend, Jones had the hot hand, particularly in the fourth quarter, and ended the game with a team-high 26 points while adding 12 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 block in 39 minutes of action.
I mean, I think for the most part, we do a really good job of switching on to guards as post players. I think we have to do just like a better job of building a wall behind the ball. And I think they kind of exploited that tonight. And so we'll get better moving forward, but ultimately a win is a win.
Cricket news, the Bahamas men's national team hard at work at the Haynes Oval this weekend, preparing for the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2025 regional final set to take place later this month in Ontario, Canada. Cricket Association President Greg Taylor.
So it's fortunate and a privilege, an honor and a privilege to be in this final round to see who goes to the World Cup next year. We have our main coach, Coach Moles, Andy Moles, came in yesterday. He had the boys out here timing them with what's called a yo-yo test to see how strong they are and their strength and conditioning. Prior to that, we've been training Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every evening for the last 4 weeks since we came from Cayman Islands. We're looking forward to doing well, even though we're playing against top teams like Canada, Bermuda, and Cayman Islands. It's a 4-country tournament, so we're trying to steal that last spot for the World Cup.
Over to the Diamond, the Bahamas 16U Pony baseball team wrapped up play at the Pony 16U Regional Championships in Ecuador over the weekend. The team would finish with a 1-3 record over the 4-day tournament. They would open up with a tough 9-zip loss to Puerto Rico before bouncing back with a 15-zip win over Costa Rica. They would then drop a tough 9-3 game to host country Ecuador before losing their final game to the Dominican Republic 4-1. Puerto Rico would end up taking the title, defeating Ecuador in the championship game 6-1. And that's been a look at your sports on this Monday. A check on weather when we return.
Your business and communication with parents, students, and staff in seconds with a live business bulk SMS messaging. This is the perfect tool to keep you connected and easily send important updates, event reminders, and emergency alerts. Keep your campus informed and connected with bulk SMS messaging from a live business. The right choice for fast, reliable communication. For more information, contact the experts.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We'll help you brighten up for that big bad storm. Porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. Before teens get right, they gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
Come and visit us at Shop Smart, 'cause everything is here.
Yes, we have it all for you. Toys, clothing, office supplies, appliances, custom cut blinds, bedding, drapes, and rugs. Come and visit us on Mackey Street, 2 blocks down from Wolf Road. Call us at 698-1052.
Shop Smart, Shop Smart, oh, everything is here.
Feel the difference. Ruby's Ultra Tech in your car. Fill up with Ruby's Ultra Tech. Spend less and go far. Fuel up with Ruby's Ultra Tech. Get the most out every ride. Just watch your car perform with the best fuel inside. Fuel up with confidence in every mile. Get Ruby's Ultra Tech in your tank and drive with a smile. Watch your car perform with the best fuel inside. Fuel the difference with Ruby's Ultra Tech.
It's time for your Access Weather Forecast and our live weather radar, showing some showers and thunderstorms just to the northwest of North Andros. Have another pocket just to the north of Grand Bahama there. And as we head closer to the weekend, these showers will become more scattered, so you'll have to keep those rain gears handy over the weekend. And your boating forecast tonight is brought to you by Live Business, where we bulk up your business. Now for the northwest and central islands, right through the middle of the week, those winds are going to be southeast at 10 to 15 knots. Wave heights 2 to 4 feet. The high tide, well, that will take place at 8:07 tonight. Another high tide at 8:26 tomorrow morning. And for the southeast Bahamas through the middle of the week, southeast winds as well, but slightly stronger at 12 to 18 knots. The wave height 3 to 6 feet. So we're asking small craft in the southeast Bahamas to exercise caution right through Wednesday. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they're brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. That's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But join me at 11 o'clock for a full weather update. LaDawn and Melina.
Thanks a lot, Basil. 2 more days for New York, Malin, and you know, I can't wait.
I can't wait either. It's almost time. Access now in the Big Apple.
Excitement is building, but for now, let's turn things over to Matea Cunningham with Let's Talk Socials.
Hi, everyone. What a joy it is to be back in the social media instructor's seat. After being out sick, I'm more than excited to jump back into teaching you all, the audience, all about what's trending and transforming on social media. Today, we're taking a closer look at a recent social media post by our Honorable Prime Minister, Philip Davis. The post you're seeing on screen highlights several key moves by the Davis administration, providing the Dundas Center for the Performing Arts with its first ever government subvention, launching CAPIS, the Creative and Performing Arts School of the Bahamas, and partnering with the U.S. Embassy to help ensure that Bahamian creatives are fairly compensated on platforms like TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. A lot of what was shared directly relates to Bahamian creatives, a group of people who fall under what's known as, say it with me, the orange economy. Never heard of it? Let's break it down. The orange economy, also known as the creative economy, refers to industries that generate value from creativity, culture, and intellectual property. This includes music, visual and performing arts, literature, film, fashion, design, digital media, and even cultural heritage. In short, the orange economy isn't just about creating art, it's about transforming cultural expression into economic opportunity. Now that we've laid the groundwork, what do you think? Do you have a better understanding of what the orange economy is and why it matters? If you're watching live, comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts. I'm Matea, and we'll chat more. Stay creative.
Thanks a lot, Matea. Well, that does it for Access Now this evening.
Yes, but stay tuned for the rundown with Clint Watson.
Good night, everybody.
It's the country's biggest stage for business and investment, and the Bahamas Tonight will be there bringing you all the action.
One station. We've got the up-close interviews and predictions for growth for the nation's busiest sectors. Taking you around the world. And at the same time covering the biggest stories that have taken over local headlines, now expected to take an even different twist. We'll be there to give you a front row seat. Keeping you completely covered.
2 newscasts, 2 nights live from Times Square in New York City.
This is serious business.
But make no mistake, it's the Big Apple, so we're also giving you the all access to the interesting and fun stories like the who's who in Bahamian diaspora and what you can't miss if you're in the city that never sleeps.
The Bahamas Tonight, live from New York City, New York, May 29th and 30th, bringing you live coverage of the Bahamas.